Hi, my name is Domo. I'm the artist behind Glam by Domo. The first time I fell in love with makeup, I was 18 years old. It kind of was peak YouTube era when all the beauty gurus were kind of heading on to making content. It was when I was like really broke. I was 18 and I worked at a job where I was making $8.25 an hour. And every single time I had my paycheck, 50% of my paycheck would go towards building my own personal kit so that I can start practice making and creating makeup on my own, on myself at home. I got my college degree for education. And I was like, you know what? I really want to kind of instill myself into some other passions that I have in my life. And that definitely was makeup and artistry and like the beauty behind it. So I took a chance because I knew that I was in my early 20s, my only chance to do this compared to later. So I started to try out an audition for Morphe and I got in out of like 2,000 people. It was a team of 20 and we were the first people in the first Morphe that ever opened in Ala Moana. And that's when I kind of got into it. Years later, 2 years passed, and it was time for me to want to kind of go back to teaching, but I still wanted artistry to be a part of my life. So I had to make a decision to either do one or the other. But I said, you know what, I can possibly do both. And that's when I started to make Glam by Domo. So I can actually teach Monday through Friday and then do Glam by Domo on the weekends. The Glam by Domo makeup style, to me, is the fine line between soft glam and full glam. It's kind of chic, it's classy, but it kind of gives you that sultriness that you would want from a full glam. I think what makes Glam by Domo different is definitely the experience I'm able to give when the person's in my chair. It's not just about the artistry or the makeup and things like that. I think it's the conversations we create, the relationships we're able to also kind of create a foundation on. The biggest compliment that most of my clients tell me is definitely like the energy that we share with one another. I think that's the experience. It's not just a service. For my clients, the feelings that I want them to kind of experience when they leave my chair is to just feel beautiful, of course, but to also feel heard. I think the mirror reveals allow me to see if they're satisfied, but I think just seeing the emotions on their face of like just excitement and they just feel so beautiful, or they're shocked because they just couldn't believe like what's on their face in that moment in a good way. When it's a really good mirror reveal, I think the emotions that I feel personally is just, I can't even explain it, but it feels like a shot of electricity and butterflies running through my veins because I actually feel so much excitement that they actually got what they want. It not only validates me as an artist, but allows me to know that what I'm doing is working and it's making people feel their best and most beautiful self on top of what they naturally already are. Book with me, you're never gonna regret it, and I promise you, you're gonna be looking flawless as ever. So book with me in Glam by Domo. Peace, cut, call it a night. Dun, 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 dun.